All right, so we're going to be doing a bunch of glide reflections here today. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Ow. All right. So if we look at this, the first thing it asks me to do is translate it -1, 0. So for me, this automatically means move everything left 1. So I want to move everything left 1. So A goes from 1, 5 to 0, 5. B goes from 5, 4 to 4, 4. C goes from 3, 2 to 2, 2. That's kind of nice. All right, and now I want to reflect it across the x-axis. So then that means my x values are going to stay exactly the same because they're going to move from, so remember this is the x-axis. So they're just going to move from here to exactly in the same place, but just down here. But we need to remember that we moved it first. So this one is not one you will graph, but everything just literally moved over 1. So you wouldn't graph that, but it would still be there. All right, and then we're going to reflect it over the x-axis, and this is the one that you would actually graph, so I will do this one in black. So that means that that goes from that 5 to that 5. So now it's at 0, -5. And it's going from 4, 4 to 4, -4. And it's going from 2, 2 to 2, -2. It's literally just flipping over the x-axis. So this is the one you would graph on your homework. Okay, so again, today all we're doing is we're focusing on the fact that you can transform points and shapes in the coordinate plane, and we can do a composition of those things that we've already learned. Okay, so right here we're going to do a glide reflection. Okay, that means it's going to move and then it's going to reflect. So right here this says 1, -4. This to me means right 1, down 4. So I'm going to do this in red because I remember that I'm not actually graphing this on Canvas. That's why that looks weird. Yeah, my open math. You're not actually doing this on there. So we're going to go right 1, down 4. So there's that new point. Right 1, down 4. There's that new point. Right 1, down 4. There's that new point. Which if I went right 1, down 4, this 2, 6 becomes 3, 2. 5, 4 becomes 4, 0. And 3, 2 becomes 2, -1. Nope, -2. I lied, because 2 minus 4 is -2. Okay, so there's that. And now we need to reflect over the x-axis. So here's my x-axis. This is going to be an interesting flip. So this is the part that I would actually graph. So this is 2 above. Now it'll be 2 below. So instead of 1, 2, this should be 1. Oh, wait. I moved everything left 1. What am I doing with my life? I need to move it right 1. So 5 would become 6. 3 would become 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Remember, don't graph this one. Here, I'll do it in red to mean don't put this one on your paper. On your screen. Okay. And then this is 3, 2. There we go. Moved right 1, down 4. Perfect. And then I want to now flip it over. So if I flip it over, then this is 2 above. So then I want it to be 2 below. This was 2 below. Now I want it 2 above. And this was right on, so it just stays there. So then this is the triangle I would graph. So then 3, 2 becomes 3, -2. 6, 0 becomes 6, 0. And 4, -2 becomes 4, +2. Perfect. All right, let's take a look at this. Right here, this is right 3, up 3. Whew, This is going to be tough. Okay, so right 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2, 3. There's that new point. Right 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's that new point. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's that new point. So here is the new triangle from just moving by the translation. Okay, so we moved right 3, up 3. So if I move right 3, that goes from 2, 6 to 5, 9. It goes from 5, 4 to 8, 7. And from 3, 1 to 6, 4. I just added 3 to each coordinate point. All right? Okay, and now we need to reflect it across the x-axis. It's like it's the same problem over and over again. Okay, so originally this is up 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need to move it down 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that new point. Okay, this one was originally up 9. Now I need to move it down 9. This one was originally up 7. Now I need to move it down 7. Here's the shape you want to do. Okay, and so now, instead of 5, 9, this is at 5, negative 9. Instead of at 8, 7, this is at 8, negative 7. Instead of at 6, 4, this is at 6, negative 4. Hopefully you're picking up on the pattern, because there's a pattern. All right, let's do this one more time, okay? So this means right 1, up 1. Okay, so this goes from 1, 5 to 2, 6. This goes from 5, 4 to 6, 5. This goes from 4, 2 to 5, 3. And then when we flip it over the x-axis, this will stay 2, but this will go to negative 6. This will stay 6, but go to negative 5. This will stay 5, but go to negative 3. So that means that my final point is going to be at 2, negative 6, at 6, negative 5, and at 5, negative 3. So there's the one I would want to graph. If you notice, I skipped all the intermediate steps because I showed you 3 times in a row. So I'm hoping that by this point you've got this. All right, here's a new one. So it says Amelia is trying to show that the 2 triangles in the graph are congruent. She does so by mapping one triangle onto the other. So she takes triangle ABC and translates it 4 left and 3 down. So that means that this goes, so wait, which one are we looking at? Okay, so 4 left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So that's where C is. And then A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. This is where A is. And then B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And this is where B is. Okay, and then she reflects over the line y equals 0. In other words, she reflects over the x-axis. Super fancy way of saying the x-axis. Okay, so then this, oh, this should be C. So then this goes to 3. So this is B. A stays on 2. And C goes to 1. So what is angle 2 supposed to be? A. Perfect. It's a great job. All right, let's try it again. All right, so this time she has, notice y equals 0. This is a fancy name of saying the x-axis. Super fancy, right? Okay, so she takes this triangle. She moves it right 1, up 1. So right 1, up 1. Here's C. Right 1, up 1. Here's A. Right 1, up 1. Here's B. So here's your new triangle. And then she reflects it over the x-axis. So then 3 becomes B. 2 becomes A. And 1 becomes C. So what is angle 3? Angle 3 is B. Perfect. You guys have got this. I'm not too worried. All right, let's take a look at this one. So this one, it's another angle 2. So on this one, she moves it left. She translates it left 4, up 4. So left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's C. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's A. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's B. All right. So then when you flip it over the, remember, y equals 0 is just a fancy name for x-axis. So So that would be this line right here. So when you flip it over the x-axis, B becomes what? 3. A becomes 2. And C becomes 1. So what's angle 2? A. All right, let's take a look at this one. Okay, Amelia is trying to show that the two triangles are congruent. She moves it 4 right and 3 up. So the blue triangle, 4 right, 3 up. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Here's C. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Here's A. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Here's B. Okay, this one, so this is my triangle. She moved it over here. Okay, and now she's going to reflect it over y equals x. Now remember, that's this perfect diagonal line. Okay, so then B would go to 3, A would go to 2, and C would go to 1. So then 1 is C. Perfect. That's it for today. You got this. I love you.